What's going on, everyone? This is your boy Ron back with DFS Greatness. How everybody doing out here, man? Before I start my video, like my page, subscribe to my channel, man. I'm almost at 150, man, subscribers. That's a milestone, man. But if you feel like this video I'm making is helpful, just hit that like, hit the notification bell, and until next time, let's get to it, man. We got a 10 game slate, man. I love big slates like this, man. Let's break this slate down. Let's get to it, man. And this video is courtesy of Draft Dashboard, man. Good site to use, man. But at the point guard position, man, the highest point guard tonight, you got Westbrook, man. He's back tonight. It was load management. I don't know how the hell they had load management and the season just started. Don't get me started about this. This pissed me off, man. But he's in a good matchup against Chicago. Chicago cannot buy a win. His price tag is $500 more on Fanduel at the 9,700 price tag, man. He need about 44 fantasy points at 4.6 times value. They rank 30th against point guards and 28th as a whole. Right now, the Bulls been terrible. They haven't been winning games. On the other night, the Bulls had a game in their pocket, but Damian Lee hit a lucky three and they lost. So Westbrook, he's averaging 50 fantasy points a game. I definitely like Westbrook tonight, man. He's definitely got a triple double upside. He's been shooting terribly, but I definitely like him in this matchup against the Bulls. And if the second point guard I like tonight is 9,600, you got Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is averaging 39.9 fantasy points a game, getting around 28 minutes a game. He's $200 cheaper on FanDuel. This matchup against Detroit, man, they need to buy a win. This is a much needed win, and Detroit is on the back to back. So I definitely lean into a Curry with the fresh legs tonight going against Detroit. They got to get the win, man. Curry team is terrible, man. Wiggins and Oubre, they showed a chart the other day, man. Both of those guys are like 2 for 16 for the field. They can't hit threes at all. Without Klay Thompson, man, and Draymond Green, this team, they said they're gonna get in the playoffs, man. I don't know if they're gonna be an eighth seed or a seventh seed or what, but right now they're terrible. And another point guard I like tonight, man, is one of my favorite point guards. He's been playing pretty good, man. I'm gonna keep going to him. Tell y'all guys to put him in your lineup. Marquez Fultz. He's 6,100. He's $100 more on FanDuel. I like this guy, man. He's averaging 26 fantasy points a game, getting around 28 minutes a game against OKC. OKC on back to back. Marquez Fultz, man. Everybody said he was a bust, man, but this guy been bringing it every game, man. And the Magic. I sleeping on them at first, man. Let me wake me up out this bed. The Magic has been balling, man. They look good. They look like a good complete team. They didn't make a lot of adjustments in free agency, but they've been playing good and they getting the wins, and that's all that's matter. Now, if you want to go cheap at point guard, man, DeLon Wright at 4,800. He got good minutes last night. No Derrick Rose. I think Rose will be back tonight. Veteran guys, Blake Griffin and D Rose took off last night at the 4,800 price tag. He's $600 cheap on FanDuel, so I like the FanDuel price. If he give you 24 fantasy points, it's 5 times value. He's averaging just around 19 fantasy points a game. I like him tonight. I'm getting around 21 minutes a game. I like him a lot, man. If another point guard, 4,100, Damian Lee. He's $200 cheaper on FanDuel, but Damian Lee, man, he's a good scorer, man. He's a bucket. He's playing way better than Kelly Oubre and Wiggins. So if you want to get a cheap play, Damian Lee, do not see the wrong with playing him in your lineup. If you want to go cheaper, man, I like both of these point guards, Thomas Stelerinsky and Kobe White. I like Kobe White, man. I think it's a good matchup. I'm going against Westbrook. He's $600 cheap on FanDuel, 6,500 price tag. He's projected to get around 22 fantasy points, 3.5 times value. I like Kobe White a lot tonight. And Derrick Rose will be back tonight if you want to go get Derrick Rose in your lineup. Just low management. Definitely, I like them Cleveland guards, man. Darius Garland and Sexton. I like both of those guys, man. And that's about it at the point guard position. Point guards in your lineup, light them in. Westbrook, Steph Curry. Westbrook, Stephen Curry, Markelle Fultz, man. My favorite point guard is DeLon Wright. I like those guys, and I feel like those guys can make your lineup change a lot. At the shooting guard position, man, you got Bradley Beal sitting at 9,300, man. Bradley Beal been playing pretty good, putting the team on his back, trying to get the win. He's a good shooter, man. Bradley Beal's averaging 36 minutes a game, averaging 48.3 fantasy points a game, 47, 58, and 45. He's $300 more on FanDuel, so I like the Draftkings price, man. This guy is a bucket. That's why I call him. Bradley Beal is a bucket, man. He's a good scorer. And other guys you got, they can put up good points. Devin Booker, man, he's $1,600 cheap on FanDuel, so I'll play him on FanDuel. I wouldn't pay him for DraftKings, man. You know, Devin Booker haven't had a breakout game, but it's coming. Don't worry about it. It's coming. And you got playoff P, Paul George. Man, this guy right here, man, he was playing pretty good the first two games of the season. He was terrible last game. 22 fantasy points, averaging 38.5 fantasy points a game. I'm going against these $900 cheap on FanDuel. So if you want to look at Paul George, he's up there. But guys, I like tonight Zach LaVine at 8,400. He's $900 cheap on FanDuel. He's averaging 41.6 fantasy points a game. He had a breakout game last game against Golden State, 53 fantasy points. I like to go back to him. Cheap value plays, man. Jaylen Brown definitely is a double machine. It's $500 more on FanDuel. So I like the DraftKings price 32, 43, and 53 for Jaylen Brown. If I did want to go cheaper for other guys to put in your lineup, I'm gonna keep playing him as one of my favorite plays, man. At the price tag 5,300, Terrence Ross. I'm gonna keep playing this guy. That price tag, man, $100 more on FanDuel, 34, 26. He's playing just around 27 minutes a game. I love playing him, man. This guy's it's a walking bucket, man. And that's about it for cheap plays I like tonight, man. I use definitely guys you can look at 5,000. Seth Curry, man. I like to play him, averaging just around 20 fantasy points a game. He's $800 cheap on FanDuel. If you want to go that route with Seth Curry, man. Bradley Beal, Zach LaVine, Jaylen Brown, T. Ross, man, DeLon Wright. They're my favorite players I like at the shooting guard position. At the small forward position tonight, you got some Kawhi Leonard, man. He's questionable. I don't know if he's going to play tonight, so I'm not going to really mention much about him. One of my favorite players of the slate tonight, man. Jason Tatum, 8,800. Tatum, man, price tag is 8,800. He's $400 more on FanDuel. So I like the DraftKings price. He's averaging 46. He has a 41.7 fantasy points a game. This guy playing 34 minutes a game. I like him, man. He got the team on his back. Got the big contract this offseason, man. He got a point to prove. And he's going to get in and out of Pacers. Pacers playing good basketball. But I feel like Tatum's hungrier. He's going to get this win tonight for his team, man. I feel like he's going to have a good stat sheet, man. I feel like he's going to be a lot of people probably don't have no exposure to him tonight, but I'm having him in a lot of lineups tonight. Jason Tatum, like the matchup. One of my other favorite players is 7,000. Man, you got Tobias Harris. He's averaging just around 35.9 fantasy points a game. He's $600 cheap on FanDuel. So if you want to go get Tobias Harris, go look at him on FanDuel. He's projected to get 35 fantasy points tonight. It's 5 times value. Get him around 34 minutes a game. Um, Mr. Bubble himself, TJ Warren, man. Haven't had a big breakout game tonight yet, man, but I like him tonight at the price tag 5,900, $800 cheap on FanDuel, averaging 30.7 fantasy points a game, 26, 35, and 8. You know, he don't have to do a lot. Last in the bubble, he didn't have Sabonis, but he got his whole team back now. So I like TJ Warren to go low on. I like to have some exposure to T1 in some lineups. I told you guys about Jeremy Grant yesterday, 6,500. If you played him yesterday, man, you had a good lineup. He went off for 40 fantasy points. 40, 53, and 17. He's 800 cheap on FanDuel. So I like Jeremy Grant on FanDuel better than DraftKings. I like the price tag for him tonight. If I go into cheap guys, man, I'm gonna keep telling you guys to put me in last line on LaQuincy Dart. 36 fantasy points last night. I told you guys in my last video, play him. He's $500 cheap, $500 more on FanDuel, so I like him on DraftKings. He's playing just around 23 minutes a game. This guy's is a bucket, man, putting up points. As I'm gonna say, Josh Jackson, put him in your lineup. Look at the price tag, 4,500. He dropped 40 last night, man. Well, it was a lot of extra minutes for him yesterday. He's $200 cheap on FanDuel. He's projected tonight to get 14 fantasy points, 3.3 times value. He should be able to get that, man. He played 28 minutes last game. I definitely like Josh Jackson tonight for a sleeper play in my lineup. And that's about it. Another guy, if you want to go cheap, a little bit cheaper, 4,400, Doug McDermott, 25, 23, 25. This guy is a good shooter. He's $400 cheap on FanDuel. It's a FanDuel play. Might be the one to go with today. Let's go on these power forwards. At the top of the line, power forward, you got Giannis out the Cupo, 10,800. If you want to play Giannis tonight, man, 10,800. He's in a good matchup tonight, going against Miami. This might be a revenge game. They took them out of the playoffs. They got beat last year. This year, 57, 38, 58. Giannis is $200 more on FanDuel if you want to go spin up for Giannis tonight. But I'm gonna keep playing this guy, man. Sabonis, man. This guy might get most improved this year. He's balling, man. $300 more on FanDuel, 42, 54, and 58, man. This guy's a double-double machine. He can have a double-double by halftime. I like that price tag for him a lot. Do not see wrong with not playing this guy. At 8,200, Brandon Ingram, averaging 40.9 fantasy points a game, 54, 35, and 61. Like the price tag for him, he's $300 more on FanDuel, getting around 34 minutes a game. Favorite plays I like tonight, man. Tobias Harris, mentioned that guy earlier, man. And this is a cheap play. I'm gonna put in my line. I'm just calling out Blake Griffin, averaging 27.6 fantasy points a game. I like him. He was rested last game. I think he should be back tonight. So Blake Griffin, the 6,900 price tag, too cheap, man. Put him in your lineup, man. Mention Jeremy Grant, like him. Larry Nance Jr., 6,300, average 25.6 fantasy points a game. I like him a lot, man. At 5,800, there's Baisley. I'm just showing. I'm throwing sleeper plays tonight, man. Put them. I like these guys. They in terrific matchups tonight. If I did go in and buy a cheap, man, a long shot, man, Jay Crowder at the 4,900 price tag, and that's about it for power fours. Tatum, Sabonis, Ingram, man, Tobias Harris, my favorite plays of the slate for that position. I'm at the center last night, man. I told you guys to play Jokic last night, triple double. I like him again at the price tag 10-2. Triple double upside, man. I'm gonna keep playing this guy. He's $100 more on FanDuel, 71, 52, and 75. Crazy numbers, man. Against Sacramento. Like him for late night. Have somebody in your lineup. And if you want to spend up 10-2, you can go get Drummond at 8,700, 57, 64, 39. $700 more on FanDuel. So I like Drummond against the Knicks to get on Draftkings. I like the price tag for him. And if I did want to go, you always Vucevic. Vucevic going against OKC, $100 more on FanDuel, averaging 42.9 fantasy balls a game, 36, 53, and 39. I like him a lot, man. If I did want to go cheaper plays, Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's a double-double machine, $100 cheap on FanDuel, averaging 30.6 fantasy points a game. And other cheaper plays to go with, 9,800. I mentioned Blake Griffin, man. I like him a lot. Paul Millsap is a good role player for his team. And that's about it for the centers. You always don't forget about Joel Embiid, 9,800. He's $200 cheaper on FanDuel. He should play tonight. I know it's questionable, but if he do play, if you don't want to spin up for jokers, you can go look at Joel Embiid, man, at 9,800 price tag, man. Drummond, Jokic, my two favorite centers of the slate, man. I hope this video is helpful for you guys, man. Until next time, like my video, subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'm out. Good luck, everyone, and let's get to the bag. I'm out.